All right, Aman and Sania. So Aman and Sania, we started this question in the last class, question 139, and I gave you an homework. I gave you homework to prepare. I gave you homework for preparing the balance sheet for this question, right?
Yes, sir.
Sania, you tried the balance sheet?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, I think we made a mistake in the previous class. One small mistake that was regarding totaling of the Z's balance. Let me show you. See, you can tally this with your partner's capital account that we prepared in the last class. See, while preparing the partner's capital account, I mistakenly considered Z's opening balance as 21600. And since I have taken it 21600, the opening balance, therefore the credit side value of for Z is 30275. That is what we have calculated in the last class, right? This was 30275. Is that we have got in the last class now?
Yes, sir.
And since this is incorrect, so the balance sheet you would have prepared that might not tally, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we will have to make the correction here. And since it is not correct, so these calculations also get incorrect. So I'm sorry for that. You will have to correct it. So for that, what let me just explain it one more time. In the partner's capital account, I just made a mistake here. Instead of writing 2162100, I have taken it as 21600. So therefore, everything messed up. Now, please correct that if you have also written as 21600 instead of 21,000. Please correct it now. So the opening balance will be 68,000, 32,000, 21,000 now. And totaling the debit side value, we will get 29675. 29675 on the credit side. Sorry, credit side value will be 29675, and then we will subtract every item, every debit side value from it. We will get we will subtracting 875, 1000, 133, 17600. Subtracting all these value. Just a minute. Let me do this for you. Yeah. Subtracting all these value, we will get 296, just a minute, 29675, subtracting 875 out of it, 1000 out of it, then 133, 17,600. The remaining amount will be 10,067, right? Remaining amount will be 10. Both of you are able to understand this. How I get 10,067?
Yes, sir.
Evan and Sania.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sania, I'm not able to hear you. Could you please speak louder or
Yes,
tell me
sir.
in the chat section? Evan, you understood this?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, since we got 10,067, and question was asking us to immediately pay 50% of it, right? So amount to be paid to Z is 10,067, and out of this 5,067 need to be paid immediately in cash, and the balance 50% of the balance will be how much? Balance will be 5,000, right? 50% of the balance amount need to be paid in 1 year. So if we are going to pay 50% in the 1 year period, that means this is a kind of loan, right? This is a loan given by Z to the firm, and remaining 50% of the balance is to be paid through draft, and draft basically means we will pay it through the negotiable instrument, through the bill of exchange, through bills payable. So now we will record this in the partner's capital account. Cash account will be credited 5067 to BP 2500 to Z's loan account 2500. And now you will tally both the sides. 29675, you should get the debit side value and credit side value same. Okay, I hope this point is clear. Now we will do the same thing for the z for the y as well. I think there is no mistake in respect of y. Anyways, let me calculate it again. 32,000 plus 3750, 2000. Sum total of it will be 37750. Is that what we have got in the last class as well?
Sir, it's 31413, right?
No, 37750.
No, sir, the other one, the balance. A balance carry down.
31, sorry, 331. Yeah, 31413. Right? 31413. Okay. And just tell me the credit side total of the y is 37750. Yes. And the credit side value should be
Yes,
for
sir,
H, it should
377.
76625, right? 76625, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now since the partners capital account is prepared, now we can start with the balance sheet. Since one part of this question is still need to prepare. D part of this question is preparing the balance sheet. In the balance sheet, we will first of all record the value of the uh, cash. Cash at bank available was 5750. Now, if you are able to recall, we have paid 5067 out of it to Z to clear his account. We have paid 5067 out of it, right? So we will write it here by cash cash is cash. Earlier it was 5750. We will have to subtract 5067 out of it, and the remaining amount will be recorded in the balance sheet. That will be 5750 minus
683.
5067. Perfect, 683. That's right. Okay. Then we need to record the value of the debtors as well. Debtor was earlier 40,000 minus 2,000. That was 38,000, but we will have to subtract 2,400 since we made a provision for 2,400. So debtors was 40,000 less provision. So subtracting the amount of provision, we will get how much? 40,000. Anyone please tell me? 40,000 minus
40,000 minus.
2,400. This will be 37600.
Yes, sir, 376.
Okay. Then we have what other thing is in there? Value of the stock should be there. The stock is 30,000. So there was no change in the value of the stock. So we can record that at the same price, value of the stock at same price. Right? After that, we have
Paid.
the value of the investment. Investment is completely taken over by the Zedra. We don't have to record that anymore. patent is there. Patent, the value of the patent is now reduced by 2000. There is a reduction in the value of the patent by 2000. If you are able to recall, patent will reduce it by 2000. Patent 10,000. Why 2000 is reduced? Because there is a reduction in the value of the patent. So the new value of the patent will be recorded in the balance sheet at 8,000. Then the same will be done for the machinery. Machinery was valued at 90%. That means there is a reduction of 5,000 in it. So now the new value of it will be 45,000. Earlier it was 50,000. Then no other thing on the asset side will be recorded. Everything is done. Goodwill is already written off, right? Advertisement expenditure is a loss that is also written off. Now look at the creditor. On the liability side, we have creditor. Creditor is 21,000. Creditor was 21,000. But there is reduction in the value of creditor by 4,000, since 4,000 of creditor need no payment. So the remaining value of the creditor will only be 17,000. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we had workman compensation reserve as well, but that we already distributed. Investment fluctuation reserve was also there. We already distributed that. Capital account is there. Capital account. So let's record the value of the new capital balances of the partner. So capital balance. For X, Y, and Z, the capital will be, there will be no Z now. Z is already retired. So it was, the balance that we calculated was 67120. Closing capital for X 67120, and closing capital for Y was 31413. Right, and totaling this we can write it on the 67120 plus 31413, we will get 98533. Right, and there was one workman compensation claim also there, na? Workman compensation claim was how much? See, looking in the adjustment part here, question was saying that there is an adjustment. So there is a liability for workman compensation at 750. So this need to be recorded in the balance sheet. We'll record the value of the liability, the workman compensation claim. Workman compensation claim need to be written here. Got it, everyone? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Workman compensation claim of 750.
Yes.
And is there any other thing? Yeah, Z loan and bills payable was also there. Na? We will have to, we have taken a loan from Z that we said that we will pay 2,500 in the 1 year period, and we have issued a bills payable of 2,500. That is a liability upon the form. So we'll record that as well. Will bills payable 2,500. And Z's loan account 25. Now we will total both the sides. Now let's just tally both the side and hope that both sides tally. 683 plus 37600 plus 30,000 plus 8,000 plus 45,000. Sum total of The debit side is 121283. 121283. Then 17,000 on the liability side. 17,000 plus 98533 plus 750 plus 2500. Sorry, 750 plus 2500 plus 2500. This will be 121283. Thank God we got the correct answer. Both the sides are tallying. 121283.
Yes.
This is the correct solution of the question. Wow. 3 days to finish this question. Finally got the correct answer. Got it, everyone? Is this clear? Both of you? Anyone having any doubt?
No, sir.
No,
All
sir.
right. So this is the solution. Okay. So that was about, this is all about question number 139. I think Sani, you were saying in the last class, now you are saying that you need to cover some previous topic.
Yes. Yes, sir. The
Top.
fundamentals.
Could you please tell me the topics? Which topic
After
need to be?
interest on capital, everything is left.
Interest on capital. Okay. All right. So just give me a moment. Let me open the PowerPoint of that chapter. Just give me a moment. That I'll have to change the PowerPoint. All right, Aman and Sania. So from the first chapter, we will talk about the treatment of interest and drawing first of all. I think we haven't covered this topic, na? Aman and Sania?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Aman? Okay. All right, then. All right, so both of you put this heading on your notebook. Treatment of interest on drawing. Treatment of interest on drawing. So this topic basically deals with the calculation of interest on the amount that partner withdrew from the firm. In this topic, we'll talk about how do we calculate interest on the amount that partner have withdrawn from the firm. All right. So see, treatment of interest on drawing depends upon different situation. Depending upon that, basically amount have been withdrawn in equal installment every month or unequal installment. So there are two methods of calculating interest on drawing: average period method and product method. Which method will be applied for calculating interest on drawing? That depends upon the drawing made by partner. When the drawings by partner drawings made by partner in the equal installment at equal interval time, at equal interval of time, I mean the same amount have been withdrawn over the period of time, same amount have been withdrawn at equal interval. For example, if partner is withdrawing 15th, on 15th January, partner have withdrawn 20,000, and on in the next month as well, on 15th of February, he withdrew same amount, 20,000. Then on 15th of March as well, he withdrew same amount, 20,000. This is case one. Partner is withdrawing amount in equal installment at equal interval of time. On the other hand, if he's withdrawing unequal amount, or he is withdrawing at unequal interval of time, like for example, he is withdrawing, he withdrew on 1st of February 20,000. Then let's suppose he withdrew on I'm sorry, then he withdrew on 1st of March, but the amount is different, 30,000. Then he withdrew on 1st of April, again the amount is different, 5,000 only. So since the amount is different in every month, we won't be able to apply the average period method. In such a situation, we will apply the product method. Product method will also be applied when the interval of time, the time interval is also not same. Like first withdrawal have been made on 1st of Feb, second was made on 7th of March, and third was being made on the 16th of June. If the interval differs, if the time interval is different or the amount is different, or anyone is different, then we will be applying the product method. And if both are same amount have been withdrawn at same interval period, same period of time, then in such a situation we will apply the average period method. Got it? So basically, how interest on drawing will be calculated depends upon the drawing made by the partner. If he is withdrawing the same amount at same interval period, then the different method will be applicable. Otherwise, the different method will be applicable. I hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Just a minute. Treatment of interest on drawing performed. Yeah, there is one more point. If we talk about the interest on drawing from the viewpoint of the firm, let's suppose there are three partners, X, Y, and Z. They are running a business, X, Y, and Z, and firm limit, X, Y, Z firms. So let's suppose Z have made drawings from the firm, and obviously he will have to pay the interest upon it, right? He will have to pay interest on the drawing. So interest being paid by Z upon drawing is obviously an income for the firm, right? But same interest is an expense for the partner. Got it?
Yes.
That means Z's capital account will be debited, but at the same time, it is a revenue for the firm. So therefore, it will be recorded in the P&L appropriation account of the firm. Or for the time being, you can just consider it as a profit and loss account for the firm. It will be recorded in the profit and loss account, and for partner, it will be recorded in the partner's capital account. So for firm, interest on drawing are earnings, and for partners, interest on drawing are treated as an expense. And since it is an expense for partner, we will be debiting partner's capital account. And since it is a profit for firm, we will be recording that under the profit and loss account of the firm. Okay. And treatment, the treatment of the general entry for the interest on drawing is also there, but we'll talk about this later. We are not required to understand the interest on drawing calculation journal entry right now. Let's move to the next part. Let me explain which method will be applicable in which situation. So if you talk about the average period method, this method will be applicable. We haven't covered how average period method actually works. We haven't yet understood how or what is actually average period method, how it is applicable, or what method is actually there to calculate interest on drawing. I'm just explaining in what situation which method will be applicable. We will talk about the method later. So if the amount is being withdrawn like this, 50,000 is withdrawn on 1st of January, then 50,000 on 1st Feb, then 50,000 1st March, then 50,000 1st of April, then in such a situation, average period method will be applicable. Got it, everyone?
Yes.
You can clearly see the amount and the time interval is same. Amount is same, time interval is same, 1 month gap, right?
Yes, sir.
And for example, 2, you can see the amount is also different and the date is also different. There is no same interval of time. There is no same time interval and the amount is also different. Initially 50,000, then 40,000, then 10,000, then 20,000. Amount is fluctuating as well as the time is not same. Time difference between the initial withdrawal and the current withdrawal is different. So in this situation, product method will be applicable. Got it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then now let's talk about how do we find out interest on drawing by the average period method. So see, this is the formula for calculating interest on drawing by average period method. How do we find out interest on drawing? This is the formula. Total amount withdrawn, let's suppose total amount withdrawn is 50,000, for example. We will then multiply it with the interest rate. Let's suppose interest rate is, for example, 12%. And then we will multiply it with the average period. Now the question is, how do we determine average period? This is how the average period will be determined. Average period will be month left after the first drawing plus the month left after the last drawing divided by 2. I'll explain it. We will understand how this formula actually works. We will cover this through a small example. We will cover this example, question number 12. But first of all, before moving forward, I just wanted both of you to note everything down, right? Starting from this, yeah. Treatment of interest on drawing. Please put the heading on your notebook: interest, calculation of interest on drawing, treatment of interest on drawing, and then start writing it. Once you are done, let me know so that I can switch to the next slide and then we'll start with the question.
Done, sir.
Done? Both of you done?
Yes, sir.
All right. For the time being, also write down the journal entry because we will need the journal entry later when we will solve the question. So it would be better if we write it now. I'll explain how this journal entry actually works. I'll explain it later, but just note this down. Note this down right now. See, whenever interest on not loan, this is drawing. Interest on, see, please, I'm sorry. Please write drawing instead of loan. Journal entry for interest on drawing. I'm sorry. Yeah, whenever interest on drawing is charged, we need to pass two general entry. First general entry will be for when the interest is actually due, on the date when interest gets due. We need to pass the general entry on that date, and for passing the general entry on the due date will be debiting the partner's capital account from whomever we are charging interest. The partner capital account will be debited to the interest on drawing, and then when the amount of interest actually transferred to the profit and loss account, then the treatment will be interest on drawing account debit to P&L account, P&L appropriation account. So we'll talk about the general entry later when we'll actually solve the question based on it. But for the time being, just note this down. I'll explain how it works.
Done, sir.
Done? Both of you done? Aman?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please note this down as well. Various method of calculation of interest on drawing.
Done, sir.
Done? Both of you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Also note down this example. It will be easier for you to understand whenever you refer back to the topic.
Done, sir.
Done. Also note down the second example.
Done, sir.
All right. Now this is the formula for calculating the interest on drawing by the average period method. Note this as well. Done?
Done, sir.
Done, Aman?
Done, sir.
Okay, all right. So now let's start with question number 12. This one is easy, and I'm sure you will be able to understand how the average product method work. So the question is telling us to, just a minute, question does not specify. Ram and Mohan, two partners, drew for private use rupees 1,20,000 and rupees 80,000. Interest is chargeable at 6% per annum. Calculate interest on drawing of the partners using appropriate formula. So this one is very straight now. We need to calculate the interest on drawing using which method, which formula will be applicable. You need to determine. Two partners due for private use 120 and rupees 80,000. Interest is chargeable at 6% per annum. Calculate interest on drawing. Could you please tell me which method will be applicable in this situation? Anyone?
Average.
Yes, average period method. Since if nothing is given in the question, na, that what is the date of withdrawal and what amount is being being withdrawn on a regular basis, whether the amount is withdrawn on a regular basis or not, we will simply presume that the amount must have been withdrawn on a regular basis. The equal amount have been withdrawn on a regular basis and at the equal interval period of time. And therefore, we will apply the average period method. All right. So in this question, average period method will be applicable since nothing is specifically mentioned. So we'll presume that the amount must have been withdrawn evenly throughout the year. Just a minute. Let me just open the notepad. All right. So solution to question number, what was the question number? Yeah, question number 12. So we'll apply, what method will be applicable? Average period method. We'll write down calculation of interest by average period method. Interest on drawing equals to total amount of interest. We are calculating for, there are two partners, X and Y, Ram and Mohan here. So Ram have withdrawn 1,20,000 and 80,000 by Mohan. So first of all, let's calculate the drawing by Ram. Interest on drawing, total amount withdrawn, total amount withdrawn or total drawings made by partner into, but we need to multiply it with the interest rate, and then we will have to multiply it with the average period divided by 12. So firstly, we will calculate it for Ram. Total amount withdrawn by Ram is 1,20,000, and interest rate is also given in the question. Interest rate was, let me check, it was 6% per annum. 6% per annum. And for calculating the average period, how do we calculate average period? We just take the, just a minute. Yeah, month left after the first drawing plus month left after the last drawing. So what we are presuming that the the amount have been withdrawn on a regular basis, right? Amount have been withdrawn on a regular, that is what we are presuming now. So let's presume for the timing that amount must have been withdrawn on 1st of every month. Amount must have been withdrawn on 1st of that means he must have withdrawn first amount on the 1st of April, and similarly on 2nd April, second drawing must have been made on the 1st of March, sorry, May, 1st May, then 1st June, then 1st of July, and the last must have been made on 1st of March next year. Got it? This is how he must have withdrawn now. We are presuming that if he have withdrawn on 1st of April. So tell me how many months are left after the 1st of April? How many months are left after the first drawing? See let's look at the formula. Formula says we need to count the number of months left after first drawing. So first drawing was made on 1st of April, right? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So that means month left after the first drawing is entire year is left now. So 12 month is left. 12 month. 12 month is left after the first drawing. And how many months are left after the last drawing? Last drawing must have been made on 1st of March. So last drawing, after the last drawing, how many months are left? One month, starting from 1st March till 31st of March only. 1 month is still left. So adding the number of month left after the first drawing and number of month left after the last drawing, 1 month, we will get 13, and we have to divide this by 2. We will get the average period. So that means average period will be 6.5. Got it, everyone? Average period in this question will be 6. Is that clear, both of you?
Yes, sir.
So we can just simply write average period here, 6.5. And then we need to divide this by 12 as per formula. Now we will calculate it. So 1,20,000 into 6%, that is 7,200, and then 7,200 multiply by 6.5 and divided by 12, we will get 3,900. 3,900 will be the drawings, interest on drawing for Ram. Ram will have to pay 3,900 on interest on drawing. Got it? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, both of you?
Yes.
Okay, let me also write down the calculation of how did I manage to find out the average period. So average period in this case, since I presume that every drawings have been made on first of the month, you can presume otherwise as well. So after the first drawing, 12 month is left, and after the last drawing, 1 month is left. Adding both these value divided by 2, we will get 6.5 months. And we will do the same for Mohan as well, the other partner. Just a minute. Let me come back to the question. Mohan have withdrawn 80,000. Mohan. And amount withdrawn 80,000. Rate of interest is same 6%. Average period in this case will also be same 6.5 months divided by 12. We will get our answer. That will be 80,000 into 6%. We will get 4,800 and 4,800 into
2,600.
yes 2,600. That's right. Tell me, calculation is clear, both of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is it. I hope you must have written it till now,
Yes.
both of you. Okay, let's now move to the next question. Okay, now let's talk about this question. B and M are partners in a firm. They withdrew 48,000, 36,000 respectively during the year evenly at the middle of every month. At the middle of every month, evenly means every at the on the 15th of every month, this amount have been withdrawn evenly. That means 40,000, 48,000 divided by 2, 48,000 divided by 12. That means a B have withdrawn 4,000 every month on 15th of a particular month, right? And 3,000 have been withdrawn by M on a regular basis on 15th of every month. According to partnership agreement, interest need to be charged at 10%. Calculate interest on drawing by the partner using appropriate method. Again, the method is not given. We need to determine which method will be applicable in this situation. So tell me which method will be applicable. Obviously, sir, average period method, right? So let's do the calculation. Note this down along with me. Solution to question number 13. Calculation of interest. By average period. So interest will be calculated like this. Interest on drawing equals to total drawing into interest rate into average period divided by 12. First of all, we will find out the interest for B. The total drawing made by B is how much? 48,000 into rate of interest applicable. Interest rate applicable is 10%. So 10%. And the amount have been withdrawn on middle of the month, every month. So we'll have to find out the average period, and this is how we will find out the average period. If amount have been withdrawn on 15th of every month, that means first withdrawal must have been made on 15th of April, right? And last withdrawal must have been made on the next year 15th of March, right? Is that
Yes.
clear, everyone?
Yes.
So after the first withdrawal on 15th of April, how many months are left in the entire year? 11.5 months. Is that correct? 11.5 months. And after the last withdrawal, how many months are still left? 0.5 months. So adding 11.5 plus 0.5 divided by 2, we will get the average period, and then finally we will divide this by 12. As per formula, we need to divide this. We divide the average period by 12 as well. Na? So this will be 48,000 into 10% will be 4,800. And 11.5 plus 5, this is 6 in 6 by 12. right everyone? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So this will be 2400, I guess, right? Aman, Sania, is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now we will calculate the interest on drawing for B in the same manner. Sorry, M have withdrawn 36,000 into 10% into average period for M will remain same 6 month. 6 month. We will divide this by 2. So this will be 36. That means 1800. Is this calculation clear, both of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Noted. You guys are still writing it.
No, sir.
Done,
Done,
sir.
Done. Okay, so I'm giving you question number 14, 15, 16 as homework. I'm sure that you will be able to do it. Okay, 14, 15 and 16 will be homework. Take the screenshot of it. We'll discuss the average product method in the next class. Average period method is done. We will discuss the product method. Done with the screenshot, question 14.
Yes, sir.
Also take the screenshot of 15
Done, sir.
and 16 as well. 16 is a lengthy question since it contains 3 different situations, and considering all 3 situations, you need to determine the interest. I'm sure you will be able to solve it. And once we are done with these questions, we'll be able to start the product method in the next class, right? So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll see you in the next class. Till then, take care. If anyone have any doubt, they can ask me. Otherwise, we'll end this session. Any doubts, Anya, Aman?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye.